Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Now we would like to proceed to another question. So here you need to remember, now we are solving for the second order using Laplace transformations. So basically it's a similar question, but the equation is a little bit different. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to remember that we have the first term, second term, third term, and the fourth term over here. So what we need to do is we need to Laplace each term. So when you Laplace each term, what you will get is you will have 2, and then this one you will have s square ys minus s y0 minus y prime 0 for the first term. And then for the second term you will have 3, and then here s ys minus y0, and then you will have 2 ys. And then look at the right hand side, you need to Laplace the t exponent negative 2t. Okay, you need to remember in your earlier in the chapter 3, we have introduced to you how to Laplace the function that having in a product term. For example, here we have t exponent negative 2t. So as you remember, we can apply two properties. The first one is the first shift theorem, and then the second one is the derivative of t transform. You may refer later because of the Laplace for t exponent negative 2t will give to you 1 over s plus 2 squared. Okay, so in here you can replace now the boundary condition where you will get y0 as a 0 over here, so it's 0, and here we have negative 2, here we have 0. So what you will have over here is you will have 2 s square ys, and then you will have negative 4 over here. It's not negative 4, negative and negative, you got plus, and then we have 3 s ys, and then here we have negative 2 ys. So now what you can do it is you need to bring the 4 into the right hand side, and then you need to factorize ys. So when you factorize ys, you will have 2s squared plus 3s, and you need to have minus 2 over here. And then for the right hand side, you will have 1 over s plus 2 squared, and then you will have minus 4 over here because of the plus in the left hand side. So bring to the right hand side, you will have minus. So what you need to do first is you have to equate the denominator. What you will have is 1 minus 4, and then you will have s squared plus 4s plus 4 over here, and then you will have s plus 2 squared over here. Okay, so if you want to find the ys, so you need to bring other terms to the right hand side. So your ys now is for this one you need to expand first 1 minus 4s squared plus, it's not plus, it's minus 16s, and you need to have minus with 16. Okay, and here we have s. Okay, here we have s, and then you will have s plus 2 squared, and then 2s squared plus 3s minus 2. So now you may simplify the term, this one and this one, so you will end up with negative 4. You will end up with negative 4s squared minus 16s, and this one become negative 15, and its denominator is s plus 2 squared. And you need to remember this is the quadratic. You may try to factorize to confirm it's either linear or irreducible. So when you're factorizing it, you will see that it's basically the linear. Okay, so what is the linear? The linear is between the 2s minus 1 and s minus and s plus 2, sorry. So you will have this one as ys. So now you need to proceed. You need to proceed to find the yt. As you know that in order to find yt, you just need to inverse the ys. However, the inversion for the right hand side is complicated. So you need to apply the method of the partial fraction. The method of the partial fractions. As we know that for the partial fraction, you need to find its form. So you will have the left hand side is negative 4s squared minus s minus 15 over s plus 2 power of 2. And then you need to remember here basically you will have the same factor over here, so you can combine it. So basically this one is power of 3 and it's just combined with 2s minus 1. So since you already know you have the simplest form of the partial fraction, now you can convert it in terms of partial fraction form, algebraic one. So what you will have is, you will have this one is as a, because of it repeated linear, you will have s plus 2, and then you will have b s plus 2 square, and then you will have c s plus 2 cube, and then finally you will have d 2s minus 1. So similar to the previous video, what you need to do is you need to equate its denominator. You need to samakan denominator. You need to use the cross multiplication. So what you will have here is, okay, so look at here, the a terms is like with the s plus 2 squared. So a, you need to have s plus 2 squared, while for b lacking with s plus 2. For the c, it's lacking with 2s minus 1, and for d, it's lacking with s plus 2 cube. Okay, so look at here. Okay, look at here, class. So you need to be very careful. You need to expand this one first and this one first. Okay, so let's do it carefully. So you have s plus 2 squared. So s plus 2 squared, when you expand it, you will have s squared plus 4s plus 4. Okay, so it's clear for the a. Okay, but for this one, you need to have s plus 2 squared, s plus 2, because we would like to solve for this one. So it becomes s squared plus 4s plus 4, and then need to multiply with s plus 2. So what you will have is this one, you will have s cubed plus 2s squared plus 4s squared plus 8s plus 4s and plus 8. Okay, and plus 8. Okay, so what you will have over here is, you will have, okay, s cubed. For this one you will have plus 6s squared. For this one you will have plus 12, 12s, and then here is 8. Okay, so now, you may put all together over here. So basically, this one, its denominator becomes s plus 2 cube 2s minus 1. Okay, so now you need to insert back. Okay, you need to insert back since we already have the equal denominator. So you just need to compare its numerator. So the numerator we have is negative 4s squared, negative 4s squared, minus 16s, and minus 15. So it's basically equal with the, so you have a over here, so you need to multiply the a with this one. So what you will have is you will have a s squared plus 4as plus 4a, and for b you will have bs plus 2b, and then for the c you will have 2cs minus c, and then for d you will have ds cubed plus 6 ds squared plus 12 ds and plus 8d. Okay, so now you can make it a comparison where the highest of s is s power of 2. So for the s power of 2 we have is it s power of 2? No, the highest one is the s power of 3. So remember this one, what you will have is you will have for this one. Okay, so we did wrong. We did wrong for this one because of this one is basically need to multiply back with 2s minus 1. This one is wrong. This one is wrong. This one also wrong. So basically this one should multiply with 2s minus 1, and even for this one need to multiply with 2s minus 1, and here this one is correct, and also this one is correct. So let's do it again. So you need to multiply this one. Okay, you need to multiply this one with this one. You need to multiply that one. So what you will get? So what you will get, class? Basically, so let's clear it first. So clear it first for this one. And we need to clear for okay, no need to clear for this one. Okay, so now for a, so what you need to do is you need to multiply a with s squared plus 4s plus 4, and also need to multiply with 2s minus 1. So what you will have is you will have 2as cubed. Okay, so and then you will have negative 2as squared plus, you have to plus this one multiply with this one, this one multiply with this one, this one multiply with this one, you will have this one 2 as squared, and here negative 2as squared, and then you will have 8as squared, and you will have minus 4. Okay, so basically this one we should have 8as squared minus with 4as. Okay, 4as. And then the last one, what you need to do is you need to multiply for this one. You will have 8as. Okay, let me use the black pen. So you will have here is 8as and minus 4a. When you simplify this one, you will have 2as cubed. Okay, for this one, you will have what you will have class for this one. Look at here. First we have 2a, and here only you will have, it's wrong over here. It's only this one become plus 7as squared plus 7as squared. And then for this one and this one, we will have here we will have, so let me create again for you. For this one, okay, we will have plus 7as squared plus 4as minus 4a. Okay, minus 4a. This is for the one that we circle over here. Okay, so what about the b? B, you need to multiply the b, the first one having the s plus 2, and need to multiply with the 2s minus 1. You need to multiply with 2s minus 1. So what you will have over here is multiply this one and this one. You will have 2bs squared, and then for this one minus bs. For this one you will have 4bs, and then for this one minus 2b. That one is minus 2b. So this one we may simplify. So basically is a 3bs. Okay, so now you can substitute all the things. Okay, let's substitute the left hand side of our equation is basically negative 4s squared minus 16s minus 15. And then the right hand side, when we expand it, what we will get is over here. We will have 2as cubed plus 7as squared plus 4as minus 4a. And then for the b, so we will have plus 2bs squared plus 3bs minus 2b. And then for the c, we will have plus 2cs, and we need to minus with over here, we need to minus with c. And then for the d, for the d, look at here, we already find its expansion over here. So what we will get for the d, we will have plus with ds cubed plus 6ds squared plus 12ds and plus with the 8d. 8d. So now, we can compare. We can compare the left hand side and the right hand side, where the highest power in the right hand side is power of 3. So you can see that there is no terms of s power of 3 in the left hand side. It should be equal to 0. And then for the right hand side, look at here, you will have 2a. And then you will have over here plus d. Okay, so for the s power of 2, look at the left hand side, it goes to -4 is equal to, okay, the terms that having the s power of 2 in the right hand side, you can see that we will have over here 7a, we will have 2b, and then we also can have 6d. Okay, so for the s power of 1 in the left hand side, it goes to -16, and then for the right hand side, look at here, we have 4a, we also have 3b, we also have 3b, and here we have 2c, and then the last one we have 12d. And then for the s power of 0, which is a number, you will see that in the left hand side it's -15. So for the right hand side, you will see that you will have -4a. Look at here, you have a -4a, -2b, and then you will have -c, and then the last one you will have 8d. Okay, so now you have 4 equations to be solved simultaneously. So for this case, I left to you, so you need to use your own creativity to find the value of A, value of B, value of C and D. So some calculator can directly get the answer. So I will reveal the answer now. The answer for the A is 96 over 1 to 5. The B is -10 over 1 to 5. The C is -25 over 1 to 5. And then the D is -192 over 1 to 5. So what you need to do is you need to insert back. You need to insert back in the partial fraction form. So what you will have over here, so look at here, you need to inverse. You need to inverse the ys, so that later you will get the yt. Okay, so now you will have your A is 96 over 1 to 5. So you need to inverse that one is for 1s plus 2. Okay, so for the B you will have -10 over 1 to 5. You need to inverse it with 1s plus 2 squared. For the D you will have for the C you will have -25 over 1 to 5, and then you need to inverse Laplace for 1 over s plus 2 cube. And then for the last one you will have -192 over 1 to 5, and then you need to inverse xd 1 over 2s minus 1. 1 over 2s minus 1. Okay, so now let's go to the inverse. So you will see that when you inverse the ys, you will directly get yt. And then for the first term over here, so you also can get directly from the table. So the answer for that one is 96 over 1 to 5. And then for this one you will have exponent -2t. So what about the second one? Okay, what about the second one for this one? So you will have -10 over 1 to 5, and then in order to inverse this one, you need to use the first shift theorem for the inversion. So what you will have over here, you will have for this one is exponent negative 2t, and also you will have t over here. You may check whether is it correct or not, because of it use the previous knowledge. It use the previous knowledge. And then look at the third one. And look at the third one. So it's quite confusing for the third one over here, because it involve the s plus 2 power of 3. Okay, look at here. So you will have negative 25 over 1 to 5, and then you just need to use the first shift theorem of the inverse Laplace. So you will have over here is exponent negative 2t, and then you need to have the over here is 1 over 2, and then you need to have this one become 1 over 2, and then for this one you will have t power of 2 over here, and you will have a t power of 2. Okay, so the last term, okay, you will have t power of 2. Okay, for the last one, you will see that you will have negative 192 over 1 to 5. What you need to do is you need to inverse for the 1 over 2s minus 1. So we need to bring out the 1 over 2 over here. It will have 1 over s minus half for this one. Okay, so what you will get, over here, okay, this one is the correct one, and then you will see this one is also correct, and then this one you need to check whether it's correct or not. Okay, you need to check whether it's correct or not. So this one you will have negative 25 over 1 to 5, and then you need to inverse for this one. You will have exponent negative 2t over here, so should be n factorial over here. N factorial is 2, so 1 over 2 over here, then you will have t power of 2. So this one also correct. Okay, so but for this one you need to be careful. So you will have negative 1 over 2 over 1 to 5. Okay, for this one you will have also 1 over 2, and then for this one you will have exponent 1 over 2t. Okay, look at here, you may simplify this one. So this one become 96. This one become 96. So your final answer, let's say you want to bring the same factor, which is 1 over 1 to 5, and then for this one you will have 96. For this one you will have 96 exponent negative 2t, and then for this one you will have negative 10 exponent 2t, and then for this one you will have minus 25 over 2 t squared exponent negative 2t, and then the final one you will have for this one is negative 96. Okay, for this one we will have exponent half t. So basically class, this is your answer. This is the answer, the one that I highlight here. So this is the answer. Okay, don't forget about your last bracket over here. So it looks difficult, but I believe that when you do it one by one, step by step, you will end up obtain the correct answer. I hope you understand. Please go to answer many more questions in the module and check the answer with your friend or with other tools in internet. Okay, thank you very much. I will see you back later.